All right, before we get to Mike, I want to just I got this great Christmas gift from the U.S. Coast Guard Sector Northern New England. It's a mug, which I've always had a Coast Guard mug on the desk since I started the morning show almost 3 years ago, because my oldest son is in the Coast Guard. So this one is Coast Guard. It says New Center, Maine on it. And then it's got my name on the other side with the logo from the sector. So thank you guys for this, and girls, and I appreciate it. And it'll be prominently sitting right here so I can drink my water every morning.
Super nice.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
Awesome.
That's awesome. It suits you well, Goldie.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We've got a bit of active weather to talk about this morning and a lot of active weather to talk about this weekend. I've been showing this live webcam in York. We're, of course, starting to get a little bit more light mixing in as we get closer to sunrise. Sunrise in York this morning is around 7:15. We've got a low cloud deck. We've got a lot of moisture out there, and we have some fog. These are the big things that this camera has been showing us on top of Agamenticus, plus a little bit of snowpack, which I think is probably going to be gone as we get into the weekend. Currently, visibility down to about 3 miles in Waterville and Sanford, 8 miles in Portland right now, 6 in Bangor. Almost all stations across Maine and New Hampshire right now are reporting lower visibility. Some freezing fog certainly possible, plus we had some snow showers that passed through earlier. We had this one batch that was moving through central Maine, but by the time it got down east, it fell apart. No big impacts there. The second batch of snow showers is this one right here that's passing through the Katahdin region, and as it slowly drifts south toward Millinocket, it could cause some issues, reduced visibility there, and this will just keep moving off to the east, southeast, maybe affecting southeastern sections of Aroostook County out toward Topsfield in northern Washington County. So that's where we have to watch for impacts from that. Freezing fog impacts, though, are possible anywhere except for the coastline over the next couple of hours. We will see some sunshine develop down east later on today. By 1 o'clock, really sunny in Hancock and Washington counties. Bangor looking good too. Further west you are, the more likely you are to be socked in with clouds. High temperatures today, mid to upper 30s, not too bad at all. That means that when our next batch of precip rolls through tonight, we should see mostly rain, especially at the coastline. But inland, where temperatures are near freezing, and then northern Maine, where temperatures are below freezing, some slick spots may develop. By tomorrow morning, though, we start to warm things up gradually. Cold air will try to stay wedged in place, but we just don't have enough forcing to really keep that in place. Plus, temperatures themselves will be starting near freezing, so it won't take much to get them above freezing. About 37 degrees in Lewiston and Waterville by noon tomorrow. The first batch of showers that passes through may be a bit of a mix in the mountains, but I do expect this to be mostly rain elsewhere. And then we've got a second area of rain that will move through on Saturday, late Saturday evening into Sunday morning, and this is where we're talking about the potential for maybe some snow as that wraps up. Saturday morning's impacts. Rain showers at the coastline, inland areas, and icy glaze is likely, especially on untreated surfaces. I do think that treated roadways will be okay. And if this is a lot of info to digest, I've got a full blog coming on our website in about an hour or so. There's the rain that moves through on Saturday. Moisture is going to move away from us, and cold air will be chasing that. Should be enough to get a little bit of snow on Sunday, but certainly not enough for big totals. Cold and windy behind this storm system on Monday. Here's what I have for snow totals, too, for the weekend. This is going to be Sunday into Monday. About 3 to 6 inches northern and western Maine, 1 to 3 inches central Maine, maybe a dusting to an inch at the coastline. Marine forecast for today sees around 1 foot, northeast wind 5 knots with some fog this morning. 7-day forecast active to start off 2022. So through the weekend, I do expect a lot of active weather. Cold and windy on Monday. Temperatures only in the 20s, similar on Tuesday, minus the wind though, so it'll be a little more bearable. And then as we get into the middle of next week, we actually have a bit of a warming trend back into the mid 30s, rain possible at the end of next week. Lee, Sharon, this is not the forecast that the skiers want to hear, but what we're dealing with to kick off the new year.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody cares for cold rain in December and January.
No.
It is what it is. All right, thanks, Mike.